Hello world.
Oops.
And we're live. And she's oopsing.
I forgot to do. I had at Discord, but not at Discord member.
Oh, that's a big one. You could have gotten in trouble. I hear the admins on this page are jerks. Hey, doggo.
Hello. How you doing? Yeah.
Let me put my phone on speakerphone.
Okay.
Yeah.
My Discord updated, now I can't do nothing.
I hate that.
It
I
tastes
don't
like
even know
hate.
how to do this. It's okay. It's whatever. I'm okay though. I've been
That's
sick
good.
for the last 2 days,
Oh,
and I'm talking like shivering,
oh
cramps,
no.
migraines, sick. But I'm feeling better now, as of the last couple of hours.
Good.
Migraine turned into a headache, and I'm still shivering a little bit,
Yeah.
but the muscle cramps aren't there no more, and I'm thankful about that. I feel like I've
Good.
ran a 25K with how much my muscles have been cramping up.
Mm.
Had to call off work today.
It's very familiar. Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Not a good time. But I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
thank you. I went to work yesterday, not
Yeah.
to work, but to do something on the computer for
Yeah.
my paycheck. And my boss and my boss's boss seen how sick I was. So the very first thing they did was throw a mask at me.
I did that to a kid today.
Yeah.
I was like, "Stop coughing and put a mask on." He's like, "I'm not sick. I'm not
Yeah.
sick. It's just."
Do you guys want to hear?
You're still spreading your germs.
You guys want to hear my awesome drama?
Oh no! What drama?
Let's hear it.
This is awesome sick drama today.
Oh God.
Rin was messaging me at school today, and
Yeah.
she was trying to tell me that things were way more dire than they are. So it just says, "Hey, Dad," and then a bunch of gibberish. I said, "Hi." She's like, "How are you?" "Not great, but I'm alive. You?" I'm bored." "I'm sorry." "Don't be sorry." "But I'm finished doing test corrections,"
Hi,
which I
Rory.
finished. So I'm on here. I'm like, cool. I don't feel safe here. What? 3 of my friends are saying that they're coughing and there's blood. Like 4 of my friends stayed home tonight. I think there's something spreading. I was like, she's like, never mind, 4 friends are sick, and here Emmett is sick too. They won't go to the nurse. I was like, I'm gonna go get sick. I'm gonna get sick for being here, my bro. I'm
My
like,
bro.
my guy, you got to build up that immune system. You got to trial by fire. They're coughing blood, and they feel like throwing up, and I'm like, then they need to see the nurse. I'm not
Or
asking to go
call
home.
911.
And then she said, I'm not asking to go home. I'm just informing you. They won't see the nurse. God. I was like, go to the nurse and inform them yourself. Coughing up blood
You know
usually
what?
leads to death.
Them kids
And
are
pink
built
waving.
different because I coughed one time and I'm like, oh, it looks like I need to stay home for a week.
Yeah, right? These kids are like, I'm coughing up blood. I gotta go to school.
That's the funniest thing.
And then she said, it's weird though. They can taste the blood,
Oh.
but there's nothing there.
Face red droopy
Stop
eyes.
vaping.
And I was like, okay, see? And I was like, sounds intense. It's not. Like, they can taste blood, but they don't see it. And they feel like they need to vomit. But they're making it look not intense, but it seems intense. I'm kind of worried. I was like, tell an adult if you're worried.
I like picture in my head as a classroom filled with these children who are all like on the floor, pale,
Yeah.
shaking, screaming,
Astonished
and the teacher
face.
is just teaching. And they're like, go tell the nurse. And you're like, no, let me just die here.
Let's see. I
This is
said,
where I belong.
Marie said it hurts to breathe now. And I was like,
God.
and she sent SOS. And I was like,
Sick too.
Or I'm about to call
Astonished
the
face,
school
surprised
and
face
complain.
with raised eyebrows. Astonished face, surprised face with raised eyebrows.
Hey.
Astonished face,
Hi,
surprised
Faye.
face with raised eyebrows. Astonished face,
Rory?
surprised face with raised eyebrows.
I
Astonished
swear
face,
to
smiley
God.
face with
Okay,
open
never
mouth.
again, Roy. You've lost emoji privileges.
I will kick you from the internet. for
All
the day.
done.
Hi, Faye. And then I said I'm about to call the school, and she's like, "I got it." They seem fine though, and I was like,
They
"So
seem
weird."
fine, though.
They're gonna
it really
be-
seems intense.
They're gonna go to the nurse. I was like, "Okay, they're in the nurse now. You don't have to call. They're all
Yeah.
right." I went, "KK," and then she was in science, and they were seeing intestines, and she was like, "Dad, I saw in a booty hole today," and I was like, "Oh my God, what?"
I saw in a booty
Inside
hole
of a
today.
booty hole. I'm not joking, sobbing. We were in science. Look at healthy VRs, no health organs. And I feel like they're going to show me
Face
a booty
screaming in
hole.
fear.
Actually, I saw the inside of a large intestine. And I was like, okay, and?
Listen, no.
And she's like, wow, love you too, Dad.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
But apparently everyone at her school is dying sick.
Apparently, like dying. They're
I'm
all
sorry you're sick, Faye.
about to die.
Everybody's sick, except for us.
Ow!
Well, you're kind of sick.
I just threw something out.
You have
You
It's
just-
my
ES.
shoulder blade.
I did. I totally jinxed her. Now I'm done too.
Ooh, it's the
Face
kind
with raised
where-
eyebrow and straight mouth.
Oh, maybe it's just cramping.
Hey, maybe it's just cramping.
Because my whole head is doing this now.
Maybe. We
It's
can
cool
hope.
though because yesterday when I was at the work doing that thing on the computer,
Yeah.
after I got the mask thrown at me,
Thinking face, thinking
Oh.
face, thinking face.
my boss, she's like, "Go get you some medicine." I was like, "I ain't got no money. That's why I'm here on the computer trying to figure out how I get my money."
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "Well, don't worry about it. Go pick you up some medicine and go get you some Powerade." And she bought me some stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good.
I hate the company I work for, but the people are good people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of the same boat my mom's in when she talks about the company. Like, she likes
Yeah.
the people, but she hates corporate.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sounds about right.
It checks out, right?
Look how far I've come.
Damn.
It's a lot of work.
No joke. Looks cool, though.
It looks really cool.
I love you though I am ill.
Morning, Ruth.
I wish I had done this in color,
Yeah.
like the bands.
Well, now you can color inside the bands.
But do I want to?
No, you
I'm
don't.
afraid.
You don't want to.
I'm threatened by anything
Oh.
that's not black and white.
I also have
That's
some
not
good
true.
news
Yeah?
that happened
Ruth.
within the last 30 minutes.
Okay.
I've been sitting here waiting for y'all to go live, and I decided to go house hunting.
Yeah.
Not expecting anything because every time I go house hunting, it's no dogs, or if they do accept dogs,
Oh,
no
yeah.
pit bulls.
Yeah.
Well, the house that I found is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that accepts all cats and accepts all
Wow.
dogs.
Hell
that's
yeah.
And it's
exciting.
$935 a month.
Dang.
So I went
Three-bedroom.
inside and talked to my cousins, the ones who've been living here for the last 20 years. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with the neighborhood?
Right.
I'm like, 'cause out of all these houses, they're over $1,000. This one's not. What's wrong with the neighborhood?
Mhm.
What's wrong with the house?
She went, oh, that's Meth Alley. And I go, oh, so pretty much where this came from.
Like, I've got
Oh, no.
immunity to Meth Alley. I know it well.
I just have to show you what I bought to have.
What? Oh my god.
Yes,
I never
Ruth.
got to try it.
I got one sip. That
I
that I
literally
tried.
I didn't get to try it.
The kids drank it all. They were like, "That is the best chocolate milk." And it was
So
gone.
I cannot deny or confirm
We'll have to
the
get some for
validity
tomorrow.
of the claims.
We'll have to
I
have
still
Randy
can't
pick some.
see
up.
anyone's videos, so what are we looking at?
She
Oh, it's
got
the
the
chocolate
Fairlife
milk.
chocolate milk that Yeti's always talking about. As in, one time. He mentioned it one time, but we've turned it into a thing.
Why not?
Right? It's wholesome.
That's my favorite thing. Oh my god. I love that so much.
Fairlife is
Forget
pretty
I need to
decent. though.
sit closer to you.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
have to
I
pretend we
use
like
it
each
to make
other.
my
You
yoga.
can move that.
Just move it.
It won't move.
The
Sorry.
chair falls over.
Sorry.
It does make me wonder if I could make chocolate yogurt out of it.
Oh, yes.
Frozen chocolate yogurt.
Oh, that would be
Like-
really good.
Oh.
Or you whip it. make
I
it
haven't
into a
felt good in 2
mousse.
days. And my shoulder has been out for a few days.
Aw, Faye,
It wouldn't come back to
me.
me.
That's frustrating. I'm
Mm.
sorry.
That's where we're spoiled. We have people that can set things for us.
Yes, we've taught the universe how to do it.
Yeah.
We're like,
Baby,
hi,
come
you.
back to me. LOL face with tears of joy.
I even teach the people who don't want to learn.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate for all of them.
That's how you greet them.
I'm like, hello, I know you're going to throw up, but I need you to set my shoulder or I'm going to cry and I will make it awkward for everyone
more-
involved.
I think it's more of a, like, there's a new employee and you're like talking to someone in your office, right? And then you see them walk by, you're like, who is that? Like, oh, that's the new guy. And you're like, all right, bet. You pop your shoulder out. And you're like, come here, guy. Put your hand right here. And then
get
you're
over
like,
here.
pop. I'm Karina. And now you know how to set my arm.
Funny.
Both of my like squeamish coworkers were like, I don't know. Can you find? And I was like, I can't find anybody. They're all gone. And the people who know how to do it well are out of the building. I just need somebody to try.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay. And so we did it. And it was one of those like thunk
Yeah. Yeah.
and crunchy thunk. And he's standing there and he's just like, I felt it. And I was like,
So did I.
yeah, me too. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. And they were like, I hated everything about that, but you're welcome.
There you
Well,
Yeah.
you just have to treat them like this is an amazing medical miracle they did for you.
go. Yeah.
I gotta give them all
A
the
lot of
kudos.
people, yeah, I think a lot of people respond positively to that.
We gotta keep it casual. They know if I'm like on the floor dying because POTS is so bad, their job is to either say nothing and don't look at me, don't make eye contact, or if you're gonna make eye contact, you have to stop, point, and laugh.
Yes.
Those are the only acceptable responses.
Yep.
My
Well,
only acceptable response to making eye contact is you either don't look at them at all or you commit
Oh God, I'm
and
the
you
same
just
way.
stare and you just
Once you're
stare
in
at
there,
it,
if you're
whether
locked in
they
there,
see
you're
you or
in
not.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to commit.
It makes it really awkward when I'm being like the passenger in a car
Oh yeah.
and I catch the eye of a driver. I'm just like, oh God, this is our eternity. You're gonna have to drive. You're gonna
That's my
have
favorite
to
time to
drive.
look
They're
at
like,
people.
but they're so blue.
God, stupid.
I'll be
Susan, I
sitting
can't
there-
look away.
I'll be sitting there at a stoplight and I'll just be staring at people. I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. It's fun to
But
watch
when I'm
people in their
walking
own
in public,
worlds.
when I'm more vulnerable, that's a different story. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no, that's a safety thing.
Yep.
That's a know your place in the streets kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I
I
know
ate about
Crystal
my
in
life.
real life. She lives by Meth Ally Dude.
What? Who said that?
That was Faye.
Really? What?
Yeah. Well, that's where Doggo used to live too, right?
I'm
By
sorry.
Crystal?
All three of
I
you
lived-
are associated?
No, I've never met. Who is it in
Faye.
the chat?
Okay,
Faye. I
but you're
never met
all-
Faye before. But
You're all
yeah,
linked
Crystal,
through Crystal.
Yeah.
She
That's
actually
so
lives
funny.
in my old house. I moved out of that house and then she moved into it, and I
What
moved across the
happened?
street.
It's
So
Ah.
yeah, so we us two lived on the same block. But Faye, on the other hand, I don't know where she lived, but apparently we're all connected somehow.
Yeah.
Why did it stop?
According to
I
Faye.
never got.
That is bizarre. Why did
What?
it stop?
That's weird. Hopefully it will reload at some point.
Yeah, it's still
because I don't
catching, like,
understand. Yeah,
speech
you're
at
good.
us.
It's me. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Baby, come back.
I'm
God damn it.
singing because I'm in pain.
I went to the cardiologist yesterday, and I think
Oh.
it's safe to say he's kind of out of ideas.
Oh
So
no.
his first idea was vagal nerve stimulation.
Ah, yes.
Which,
I've really wondered about that.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like it's sort of the wild, wild west
Mm-hmm.
of different things. He's like, well, there's a study going on in Oklahoma right now, and I know that's a ways away. But he, showed me a
Yeah.
graphic of they're like doing vagal nerve stimulation with some device through the ear.
Yeah.
And
I've always Oh, go ahead.
well, so I may look at that seriously because
Yeah.
not the study specifically, but they've got enough information posted in some places that has like the waveforms they're using and the frequencies and everything. I
Yeah.
was like, I've got tens of units, and it turns out you can get special
Really?
ear electrodes for like less than $25 on Amazon. And I was like, well, for $25, I'd give it a shot.
Yeah.
You know, it's worth it. I
That's
mean, he wrote
cool.
me a script, but it's going to take a whole bunch of bureaucracy to get a special
Yeah.
purpose unit just for that.
Yeah.
So we'll see what goes there. But then have you heard of this? There's a POTS treatment exercise protocol POTS.
No.
Have you ever heard of it before?
It
It's
sounds
called CHOP.
vaguely familiar.
CHOP. So if you
CHOP.
Google CHOP space
Uh-oh. Froze.
exercise, you'll see it. And I loaded it last night here today, and I'm like, yes, if I were otherwise 100% healthy, I'd use it.
Right.
But it reads a lot like a lot of other exercise.
Oh yeah, it
programs.
does. It really does.
Hi,
And
Ruth.
I,
No, so it's
Hello.
like the same thing.
and so I'm like, well, maybe I can pick up a couple things, but there's an awful lot on there I can't do.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, doggo.
Hello.
Oh, I was
Whoever
just
said
going to
hello.
say that
It's Ruth.
I've wondered
Ruth, it was
about
Faye.
it because I have a theory that that's why when we are like not feeling good in general and it's not just like, oh, my neck hurts and I need to pop it.
Yeah.
I've wondered if that pop, that like response to not feeling well and that response to like the vasovagal,
yeah.
like dilation stuff happens. I've wondered if that,
And it's putting
because I'll be like,
pressure
I
on
feel
your
really ill until I pop my neck and then I feel better.
nerves.
Yeah.
I wondered if that's
Well-
to do with the vagus nerve.
I got my nocturnal pulse oximetry report that they ran in the test results that they ran in March
Yeah.
because I wanted to see what they saw on it that made them do it, made them decide to give me oxygen. It was
Right.
very clear. I had some big spikes. My pulse oxygen would drop and my heart rate would spike.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, that makes a lot of things make more sense. Because I was pretty sure that was the case, and that's why I tried moving the dishwashing
Yeah.
powder downstairs, but I didn't know it was doing it in the middle of the night because that's not because of exposure. That's something
Right.
else.
Yeah. I wonder if I do like something similar because the night sweats are freaking intense.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also this thing like, I don't know, when I lay down and I'm perfectly friggin' relaxed, like internally, but my whole body, and I'm sure you've had this happen where things start to tense and then everything is tense.
Yeah.
And then it's all tensed, but you're also forgetting to friggin' breathe at the same time. And then you realize you're all tensed and that suddenly you're like, I haven't had oxygen in a little while.
Yeah.
I can relate.
I really
know,
love
that's-
it.
When you forget to
Also
breathe,
needs pink
it's kind
somewhere.
of, that's central sleep apnea.
What about Fantastic in Pink?
Yeah. Or, yeah, that or pains. But I like Fantastic.
Yeah. Or if she did every other letter.
Oh,
Or not
that's
every
true.
other letter, every other word.
Yeah,
A different color.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, we're designing for the new
I can tell that.
logo. I'm so excited. It's
And-
so pretty.
And I was like, well, I did really ask for something relatively simple, but
You did. It just,
you guys have turned it into an art project, which is fun.
yeah.
What if we did our little fireworks, like 2 of them, one there and one there?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Ah.
That's what I got really excited.
Oh,
It would basically just be like a little
right. We would just shrink down the
Yeah.
lines that I made.
There'd be
I have the line art of it, and they'd be little fireworks.
yeah.
Hi, I have been produced from atoms.
Hey, killer. Being produced from atoms
Hello.
is the way to go.
Hello.
I was
Stardust.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Like
was assembled from
little
atoms.
sparks.
Let me. Let me just send Jen that and then tell her what to do with it.
Because it
the
won't
nice
be
way.
entirely like the line art, because the line art is around the thing. It would be a different. We'd have to shrink the middle of it.
Cut the middle and just shape it. It'd be easy. Like
Oh,
in
yeah.
Photoshop, you just cut the middle
smoosh it.
and then shrink it down.
Smoosh it. It'd be
Smoosh it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is gonna be fantastic. How do, Killer?
Oh. And
Oh.
Crystal.
Crystal, hi friend.
Let me try and log into my server that's not up.
I'm sorry, I'm all snotty.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
Everybody is sick.
I only heard yesterday that Rin's headphones broke.
Oh, bummer.
I'm now hearing that Rin's
I was like,
headphones
what?
broke. Oh.
Hello, Crystal. I guess I never said hello to Doggo either. Hello.
I miss Riz.
I think there. So Faye's sick, Doggo's sick, Crystal's sick.
Yeah.
Aww. It is time, apparently.
Somebody in the
Like, my iron level is like 0.5 until me having to
Oh,
go to
no.
the hospital to go get it.
Oh no.
I heard that before I took my headphones off. God damn. I'm gonna run to Jen and give her that idea.
Okay. You want me to get out?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be right back. Oh, my foot.
You're not supposed to do that.
I know. It shouldn't that be?
He's out there all damaging himself and stuff. Like a monster. Oh my god.
someone in the extended family who is maybe in her 50s, I'm not really sure, was found unconscious with COVID, pneumonia,
Oh god.
respiratory infection, multiple organ failure, and had to be put in a medically induced coma.
Oh my
He's out of
god.
ICU now, but don't mess around with exclusion of COVID.
Holy cow. That's crazy. I had wondered, because it's weird, because there's still that, like, less severe variant going around. And so my coworker had COVID and she was like, I'm a little tired, and that was about it. Just weird.
We don't know if she had like comorbidities or something.
Oh,
But
that could
also-
be.
Part of the problem is she lived alone.
Yeah.
And so when she was in distress, she didn't get the help right away.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. Like,
Me
tired.
too. All week. It has been such a long week.
Well, I've been deliberately abusing my body, trying to get my gut fixed, and now it's retaliating.
Oh no. Oh, I'm off the patch.
Oh, what happened?
The side effects got worse instead of better.
Ooh.
And I was at work on Monday and I had to leave partway through the day. But before I could even leave, I had to go I had to go have a conversation with the nurse and be like, I don't think I'm safe to drive, because I was like shaking. My breathing was depressed. Like I couldn't catch my breath to save my life. And my you know that feeling when you can make the whooshing in your ears? That
Yeah,
muscle
sort of.
group. And
I
then
hate
when
that
you get
feeling 'cause
and when you get really
I hate
tired
it.
and your eyelids just want to be closed, even if you're like not
Oh, yeah.
sleepy, but that kind of fatigue, to the point where like my coworkers were worried because I looked awful and my face was twitching and my eyelids were twitching and my eyes were not closing in sync. It was crazy. And then I didn't go to work on Tuesday. I emailed them and I was like, look, here is a laundry list. I didn't even include everything because the email was only like 1,000 characters.
I hate when they doctors do
It
that.
drives me crazy. And then I tried to
I don't
like
understand
upload
with,
a
like, the
document.
1,000 characters only.
Yeah, I tried to
all.
upload
I
a
had to do the same
document.
thing.
Yeah, because so I made
I
a
start
Word
sending
doc.
them multiple messages.
Right. I had a Word doc that I tried to upload and it was like only like JPEGs and I was like, why? But then they got back to me because I was like, I'm miserable. This is week 3. I don't know what we're gonna do. Do you want me to start week 4? What do we think? And they got back to me finally. It took them like a day, but when they got back to me, she was like, I talked to your doctor and to the pharmacist, and they said stop. Just be done with that now. So we are done with the patch as of yesterday. Because yesterday is when I got word back. And I was having such bad side effects yesterday that I got frustrated and just took it off. So I was like, I'm done now. Get it off of me. So today has been not so fun because withdrawal and all that. So I have been not feeling very well. But then I learned like tons of the things I was going through. No, it was not my friend. It did not like me. And when I was leaving on Monday, my coworker just goes, dude, your body just hates you. And I was like, yeah, she does. She wants to kill me. She'll do anything but kill me. But yeah, so now they're like, just use the Percocet for now. Chris is teaching me how to weather withdrawal because I'm like, I don't even know what the heck I'm looking for or at. So far it's been a lot of like gastrointestinal distress. And some like, I don't know, muscle cramping too. And then the hyperkinesia where I just can't stop moving or I'm gonna explode.
I hope you just keep all of that information so that, I mean, what I like about it, even though it's miserable, is that at least it's a very clear sign.
Yes.
They're not going to be like, it's not borderline where they're pushing you to stay on it.
Right. Well, and I was expecting it to be like, I don't know, I think my brain is always just expecting the bad things to be worse than they are, you know? So I ignore stuff.
Yeah.
Even when I should not be ignoring it because I'm like, oh, if it was that, it'd be worse.
Yeah.
Hence why I ran around with shingles for a week. You know, normal stuff.
Can you get the vaccination against shingles? I don't know what the criteria are.
I don't know. I haven't. They did not really seem very concerned when I had shingles. Now if I tell people I had shingles, they're like, you had shingles? And I was like, yeah, I was not even 30.
My ex had shingles before he was 30, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
Because the poor guy was having trouble wearing pants, and he had work to go to.
I had it in my armpit.
Yeah.
That was not fun. Like in my armpit, and then on the like side.
Well, on
not
top
quite
too.
my breast.
Like,
Yeah, and then all through my shoulder. That one was not as bad, like as big as it could have been, but it didn't feel good, and it left some nasty scarring.
yeah.
Didn't feel good. I was like, what is this? Maybe I rug burned it. Maybe I bruised it. This is a really odd feeling for either of those things.
For what, a week?
Just to say, if you get
it was like 6
Shingrix,
days.
Shingrix, you know, there's 2 shingles vaccines, but the Shingrix is the more effective one, and it's a series of 2.
You can put it down.
But if you're
shingles, when she got hospitalized last time, she had a bunch of shingles. It was horrible.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
I had
literally
it
go
after hip
blind
surgery.
if it's in your eyes.
yeah. I had it after hip surgery. I actually found out that
Can't it be triggered through like major body?
stress.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had it after the second hip surgery. So it would have been March of 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22?
No,
21.
It was 21.
21.
Because I had
But if
the first one in May of 2020 in the height of
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah. I was going to say,
And then
we
like
definitely were
9
in the
months
podcast
later.
when it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, 9
you didn't get that vaccine, I
later.
sure would, because it
Yeah.
can just be so bad depending on where it attacks your body.
I need to get in for like a physical and ask them what I need to do because I need a bunch of vaccines.
That's why I like my doc. She's always like, have you had this?
Poke. Yeah.
Wait,
no.
when's the last time you
I
did
didn't
this?
get that.
You're going to do it again.
I told them I didn't even get the polio vaccine. They were like, I don't think that's right. And I was like,
No, it's
but
right.
it is. And they were like, no. I was just like, okay.
Did you get it later then?
Nope. Not the polio vaccine.
Oh,
I got a
really?
bunch of other ones,
Yeah, that was
like mumps and measles.
because
'cause I
polio's
didn't
young,
get.
and they were like
Yeah.
in that phase of
So I
life.
don't think they were concerned about me having polio at any
No.
point. but
But-
I had to explain
mean-
that I've not even had polio, like vaccines.
But-
So I'm
but
behind
you
on
should-
everything.
But you should get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle
I'll
got
see if I can
polio
bug
as an
him.
adult, and
Oh,
it
no.
was not pretty as he aged.
Mm-mm.
Ooh. Yeah.
I mean, it was before I was born, but as he aged, he had the post-polio
Uh-huh.
stuff, and his leg was like this big around.
Oof.
Oh wow.
I mean, you look at it and you're like, you can't even figure out how he could be still walking.
it's just
Right.
like muscle death. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad.
I'll see if I can harass them into it. I just have not been. I don't know. I've been so absorbed with work and not missing a bunch of work
Well,
that I have not made all the appointments that I should.
no, it's there's more to it than that though. It's like crisis, fires,
Yes.
school, crisis, fires, work, school.
I know.
School
I know, but
crisis,
fo-
school,
Foley on
and
top
still
of everything
school.
would not help him.
That is very true.
Well,
I mean, there's
I'm
just so many people now
Yeah.
not getting the vaccine.
yeah,
Exactly,
that is
Gone
that's
worse.
up
why-
so much more, and you work with the kids,
Uh-huh.
so you're a lot more in contact with
Yeah.
potentially unvaccinated.
Luckily, we don't allow, at least for the littles, there is no exemption
Good.
at all.
Oh,
Like you
Okay,
get
well, that's-
vaccinated or you do not attend our school
Yeah.
because they are a very at-risk population just in general. And then my poor kids have just been on the rails this week. Like they have been, I love them so much. I bought them lunch today because everybody was just sad and tired and over it, and
Yeah.
I was like, that's it, we're getting food because I don't know how to make this better for any of us.
Feed them.
So here's food. But like last week I went grocery shopping for a kid. This week was a bunch of like emotional putting out fires left and right, and then trying to monitor other situations, and then trying to get a scrap of work done at all
At the same time.
and then not being at work on Monday. Or,
Yeah.
leaving early on Monday, not being there on Tuesday, coming back in Wednesday, and the kids don't have their para, and so nothing's getting done in classrooms.
Yep.
They're like half refusing to go into classrooms at all, which is fine because like I had been a para for so long that I know all the tricks. I know all the tricks. I know all the tricks. But getting them to do anything that's not art is very difficult. Oh my God, I did not send this to you. My children are bullying me, and we laughed for like, I'm not kidding, it was like 30 minutes yesterday. We laughed so unbelievably freaking hard because my child took this picture. And then he kept like, we'd be in a conversation after laughing, and he'd be like still giggling about it, and he'd like zoom in or something,
Yeah.
show everybody again, and we'd all just die again
Damn.
because
That's brutal.
it was because it's the reflection.
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
It was just a warped
It's-
reflection here.
it's good.
I'm secure in myself. Here we go. My children bully me.
Look at that nose and that chin.
Yeah.
You look like
Yeah.
psychopath.
They were like, you look like a witch from like a really
I'm trying.
like special effects witch.
There's some character that reminds me of, but I don't remember what his name was. That had
Exactly.
a
Yeah.
chin like that.
It's a very like stereotypical. It was just really really funny, and we were all so fried that we were we
That it was funny.
we thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And then I sent it to my parent. I was like, "Your son is bullying me. Fix it." Also, we miss you. Hope you're good with your babes.
I really like the zebra.
I do too. She did a really good job. It's wonderful.
She spent hours on the zebra. I was surprised.
It's really, really, really
But it turned
nice.
out so good. Look at him. If he had a
I
white
love
background, we
it.
could see his nose.
I know. I was like, it's gone, but he's so cute, and I love the ears. The forward ear was the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so cute. I love it. I'm
Jen's
excited about
Working
that.
hard. She's got to get it finished and posted tonight because I have to do the mid-roll for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Oh.
I got a lot of editing to do tonight.
Oh. Okay. Well,
It's not the end of the world.
get on it.
It's a good thing. I'm excited. I can't. I have to wait for
I
you.
know. What's that?
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
No?
I'm good.
My shoulder's out.
My ankle hurts from running up and down the stairs, but what are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Have an ankle.
Have an ankle. That is where you went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
How dare you?
Oh man.
Oh, brought the thing.
Thing?
I consider it nothing less than a miracle for my ankle to have recovered as much as it did me.
Okay, so you know these ones,
Yeah.
right?
I know of
We got
them.
all the way to that one, but then I did that one that I
Oh.
was really proud of,
Yeah.
and then I did that one, which I worked with a kid today, so not like one that I was working for me, but cute,
Nice.
cute. More painting.
I found those stickers.
How do
by
you
the
get
way.
it all bound like that?
Oh, hi.
She's clever.
I went through Donors Choose and asked for a binding machine so that kids could like bind their book of their artwork. And Panda Cares, which is Panda Express,
Yeah.
paid for my whole order, which was like $800 and some odd of art supplies. So, yeah,
Very
really cool. Yeah,
Who did the outreach on that?
me.
Girl, you're underused.
I just set it up through Donors Choose.
I know, but you,
It was easy.
you still.
I didn't have to find them. They like
found you.
choose projects,
Yeah.
but they liked mine because I called it mindfulness because it was all about like SEL in schools. And I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
haha, I can do SEL in schools. So I was like, art is meditation, meditation is art.
Yeah.
But I called it something like mindfulness through art. And they picked it up within a
You
day.
knew how to market it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She really did.
Oh, it's so cute. I love this.
We have so much cool stuff coming out. Venmo me $1,000 made it to the sticker sheet.
Karina, it's amazing.
Bro.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Look at
She's
this
got the
is
talent.
the one I'm working through currently. I can't tell if you can see. And it's a pain in the butt, but it's a lot of like I don't know
It's mindfulness
how
in
I'm
pen form.
managing my life right now.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, damn. So good.
And then teaching the kids and yeah. But yeah, all of our admin team was out of the building for most of the week, and so of course the children were on fire
Yeah. Well, they know.
the whole week.
They
We
can
were
feel
like,
it.
I am just so tired. There was almost a fight 2 days ago.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was great. We had kids being mean who were not normally mean, and we were like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Why are
What?
you like this today?
What is going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a week.
Oh, that it has. You'll never guess who I was talking to this week.
Hoomst.
We have to guess. It's no
I
fun.
don't want to guess. I don't know people.
I don't know people. That's why it should be easy.
Kaylee.
No, I should talk to Kaylee more.
Harper.
No, oh
That
God.
was Crystal's
Dude,
guess.
I need to reach out to Harper. Like, I follow him on TikTok.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
haven't seen any of his things.
I do. I follow all of them.
Oh, no.
And I mean, I'm like, yeah, okay, dude, we need to talk to you more.
You're going to have to send me what his handle is so that I can find them.
Yeah. Kachara. Kechara. Kachara. That's it.
You'll have to write it down because I can't.
I'll just send it to you.
Yeah.
No, it was Austin. I've been talking to Austin.
Oh,
He
how's
finally got
doing?
back on the internet.
He heard you.
He's doing great.
Good.
He just got another promotion. He picks up jobs, and then when they don't, when they don't respect him the way he should be, which is
Yeah.
most jobs, he doesn't take it. He's like, you know
Good.
what? I'm moving on.
Good.
So he's working at this new place, and they just offered him a promotion
Heck yeah.
because he works like
Yep.
you do. He's doing really well.
Good. I'm glad he's good.
Him and his fiance.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. They've been together a year now.
Aw,
I think, yeah, over a year.
that's so sweet.
And they're adorable.
I knew they were together, but aw,
Yeah.
I didn't know they were engaged.
They're engaged.
That's so sweet. He'd better get out here.
I know. I'm going to bug him about it this year. Be like, you have no excuse.
Get here, please.
Where is he?
He lives in, not Toronto, Quebec.
Okay, I was like,
Ah, okay.
He's got that Quebecois.
Quebecois.
He speaks French, and I go, ha, those are words. I
Are
like those
they?
pretty words you use.
I like your funny words.
Man. Yeah, I like your words, funny man.
That's the one.
Yep. It's just cool. Caught up with him. We've been playing games all week
Nice.
and catching up.
Good.
Oh man, and we're planning for
So
the Christmas
much.
side. Yeah. I have like several things kind of planned, but
I have
need to
ideas.
sit down and make it concrete. We need
Yeah.
to do that this week.
I need to
because-
get on Amazon
Yeah.
because I have things that I need to order.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we have to fill a whole day.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can do it. I
Nap
mean, I could
time.
survive. I could survive a whole
Cry
day.
break, cry break.
Just caffeinate me.
Just sit
keep me
here and cry.
sedated.
You're gonna teach me?
Dude, I would
For
so
realsies
run a
this
D&D
time?
campaign.
Okay.
I know it can be done over the internet too, because we do it.
Yeah.
That's a thing I might actually consider doing, like a little campaign,
Yeah.
little Christmas campaign.
That would be so fun.
I'll think about that. Think it'd be really fun.
I really like that idea. I saw a game that I want to play.
When did D&D come out?
The 70s, like 90, 70. Fudge. I know it was the 70s.
Yeah.
That means my friends were doing it right when it.
They were cool people
I
then.
didn't know if I. Well, I didn't know if I heard about it because they had just gotten into it, or if that was when it was originally came out. That's why I was
Oh
asking.
yeah.
Oh, it's so fun though. 1974.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have the original books too.
Me too. I love the Dragonlance books.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. And I have, like, I don't know. One of my very favorite characters has always been Raceland Machir.
Yeah.
Of all time. Like, of all characters, of all books. Like that one.
Like that one.
Like that one. It was like my emotional support book series
Yeah.
for a really long time. I
get
walked
that.
around with the Soul Forge for so long that, like, the whole cover just dissolved.
That's dedication.
Yeah.
Legit.
And there's so many that I could just, like, I'm sad and I need
Oh.
some escapism. Oh,
That's my new adjustable ring.
oh, that's cool. I wondered how they were adjustable.
Yeah, so I didn't know how exactly how it worked, but I need to bend it so it's not as round because
Yeah.
these are perfectly round and my finger is not.
Yeah.
I need to flatten them on the top. But
Right.
yeah, I'm super excited about this one being one I can maybe actually get to fit.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have to
I've been thinking
Google
about
how
getting
to
those.
bend silver.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've,
Say that again?
You guys supposed to get snow this evening? We're supposed to
You
get,
were
like, an
supposed
inch and
to.
a half.
Well, I haven't looked for a while. We were supposed to get snow. I knew that much.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not-
This morning it said less than an inch, but I don't know if that's still the case.
we don't have any weather advisories. I checked right when I got home because
Yeah, still less than 1 inch.
Somewhere.
Okay.
some of our kids were getting weather advisories. So I was trying to figure
yeah.
out where it was. But Up in the mountains, they're going to get some snow, but
Okay.
Yeah.
didn't say anything about down here.
The clouds looked crazy when I was coming home from work. Like, just
Well,
big.
it is super,
storm
super
front.
dry.
Yeah.
My husband filled the tanks for the whole house humidifier to fill both tanks. He said about noon, and by 6 they were dry.
Oh wow. That's
And that's at a rate that it doesn't usually move.
yeah. Jinx. Who said you could have my cadence?
That is something that children have commented on before, where they're like, you have the same exact cadence. I'm like, I don't know. It's almost like we were raised together, sort of, kind of.
Word.
You know.
Kind of like that.
Kinda.
Not that though. Just like that.
Are those the little, like, fat pockets?
Oh yeah.
You know, like on your heels?
Yeah, on the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Weird.
They feel soft.
Yeah.
Here, when I put them on my wrist.
Yeah.
Like, where my wrist. Yep.
Yep, exactly.
They
Right
did
there.
the common factor in EDS, I heard.
Yes.
They're like
yeah.
polyps.
That's one of the things they look for.
On the
They're,
feet. And I had them that day.
papules, I think is what
Papules,
they're called.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was underweight at the time.
I didn't
So
mind,
I didn't
and they
have
didn't.
very many.
Like,
I
well,
had-
we don't really see them.
Oh my god, they're so obvious.
They were there. Just like they didn't see the crystallization in my scar.
Right. Or any other freaking scar.
Oh, and they didn't like my stretch marks. They weren't.
You're like,
stretched
well,
out
you're
enough.
overweight, so.
Yeah, it's like, well, I have them, so.
Well, what age?
Well,
What do they look for on the stretch marks?
I don't know. I just know that they weren't
I
happy
think
with
they're
mine.
supposed to be like inappropriate stretch marks. Because I have some
but
like
the ones
on
I
my
showed
hip.
them
Yeah. I
were
don't.
on my arm.
No,
from
they still.
not being fat.
Yeah, but that's what they're
They're
going to blame
stretch
it on
marks.
because
Right.
medicine.
Right. Gotcha. Again, the ones I showed them were.
When I was
just
maybe
there.
9.
Yeah.
Right down on the side of my
Well,
chest,
and they
by
told
my
me.
shoulders.
Yeah.
No, and they told me for mine, and I was not like I've never weighed more than 150 in my life
Yeah.
ever, and I went from I don't know like 100 pounds to 120. So
Yeah.
I gained 20 pounds ish, and they told me that my stretch marks that I had on my
from weight.
hips were from weight gain. So from being underweight and then gaining weight. Or from puberty. That was the other one. They were like, they could have been from puberty. And I was like, but isn't that exactly what's not normal?
Right. Like, there's a reason.
The heck?
They just try and justify everything.
Yes. Well, because then they'd have to like
Growth
listen.
spurt as a kid, and then I
Yeah.
had stretch marks after that.
Right.
That happened to me.
And
That's
I
where my shoulder
don't-
ones come from.
Yeah.
I don't really think I was overweight at that point.
No.
I definitely wasn't.
Nope.
Wow.
I didn't remember. I'm gonna go lay back down. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah,
All
go
right,
rest.
buddy. Get
Feel
some-
better.
Yeah, get some sleep.
We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Night.
Take care. Bye. I hope he got the good meds.
Right?
Get you some NyQuil.
Man, it sucks. Everyone's sick.
I know. I've been pseudo sick because of the meds.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're going to have a head cold that's not actually a head cold.
No.
You're going to have a sore throat that's not actually a sore throat. Oh, I put a straw. I tried to like chop off my uvula with a straw this morning.
I'm not the only one.
I broke my straw, sliced up my tongue, and punched a little half circle into the flesh right next to my uvula. 'Cause I'm a star.
Funny, but when I was in college, I worked at the university, and one of my office mates, they had a whole
Yeah.
bunch of us PAs in a kind of an area where we were all had our desks together.
Right.
And one of my fellow TAs was Chinese, from China,
Uh-huh.
and she got sick with something or another. And then I guess we must not have had another Chinese person around, because I'm sure she wouldn't have asked me unless if there'd been any dental.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, well, would you help me, please? And she pulls out this little tiny vial, and it's got all this writing on it in Chinese, of course. So I've got no idea
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
And she goes, this is medicine, and um, I need to have this medicine.
Yeah.
Could you help me? And it's all this powder in this little thing, and I'm like, well, yeah, but what am I doing?
Yeah.
She took a straw and stuck it in there. I don't know how she knew how much to like put in, because it was just a regular drinking straw.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
put it in this little vial, and she put her finger over it just like you would if you're picking up a little bit of water in it.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And then she tips it horizontal, aims it right back there, like you said when you view me. And she's like, you just blow on it. So was
Oh my God.
topically, I was topically applying this powder to the inside of her throat, which meant I was really, really close to her, and I did not know what she was sick with.
Oh
Right.
God. And you're like, okay, I'm ill. Can you blow in my mouth?
And as an adult, I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Why? I did not think about any of those consequences at the time.
Just no, I'll do it.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
It's a weirdly like intimate request
Really
also
intimate.
to be like, hey,
Yeah.
would you blow in my mouth, please?
You need to blow my powder all over my
I would
throat.
like for you to blow that powder directly into the
I
back of
think
her
she,
throat.
I think
Thank
she
you.
knew that I wasn't gonna give her a hassle about it, and would
That's
just
funny
do it.
though.
But
Oh
it
my
was,
gosh.
Yeah.
and
Oh my
I,
God.
thinking back about it, it was probably like a topical
Cherish
anesthetic or
germs like
something.
that. You want to breathe in your face.
Yeah.
Oh. Not for me.
Nope.
I didn't get sick.
Well, that's
She
good.
got better. Everybody,
good.
it came
Yeah.
out just fine. But
That's really funny though.
when you said straw and uvula, I'm like, oh, here's my straw and uvula joke.
Yep, there you go. I was not happy. I was like, I'm bleeding from my mouth. I'm late for
Oh,
work.
that would be just
I
awful.
hate this.
Yep.
And my throat hurts.
Did you feel stupid?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's why I sent you Chopsticks Part 2.
Yep.
Because I was like, dear God,
If anyone can
this
relate.
is what your parents warn you about with those McDonald's straws in drive-thrus.
Yep.
And
Oh,
I did it
yeah.
standing in my kitchen.
Yeah.
For why?
But why though?
And that was after my hand went, huh, and flung Gatorade powder everywhere. What's that, Crystal?
I like straws, but I've stabbed myself plenty of times in the mouth with them.
Oh,
yeah. Well, and I have too, but usually like the roof of my mouth, not my uvula.
Right.
I've never like full blown bypassed the gag reflex and stabbed myself. Oh God.
I can't say anything about it. I've been there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a hole on the top of my mouth forever.
Both of my mouth with a straw. It hurts so bad.
Oh.
About that.
Yep. Chris has done it
I have
with chopsticks.
metal chopsticks.
Yep.
Oh, so one time I was gonna have a scope put down my nasal passages to visualize my vocal cords because
Yeah.
of a problem I was having, and so they put these really really long wooden Q-tip things, and they put some kind of local anesthetic on it,
Oh yes.
and they want to numb that area back there before they
Oh,
try
yeah,
to
yeah.
put the camera in.
Uh-huh.
And they started me in this one room. They're like, okay, we're going to walk and go over to this other room. We need
Yeah.
to take these out, and then we'll put them back in when we get there. And I'm like, why are you taking them out? Because they're wood, and if you fall,
Yep.
Yeah.
they don't want a bunch of holes. And I was like, oh, we're being really cool here. Okay.
Yep. Oh no.
As a
It's
kid,
always-
I was always warned about Q-tips in the ear because you're gonna puncture your eardrums. Like someone's gonna open a door, and they're gonna go straightened in. Yeah. That was a friend of mine actually. that
Oh
did that to me.
jeez.
Don't mess around with Q-tips. I use them to clean my cuticles, and that's about it.
Yeah. I stopped cleaning my ears with them a long time ago when I learned that it was bad. And I have a weird shape in my right ear.
Yeah.
There's like a cleft, so stuff gets stuck up there. And I had a rock once that like I had to get. Basically, it was a rock of earwax, but
earwax.
it
I
was
get
so
that
big
where
I
it's
had to
just
break
like
it down with like.
chonky, and
Yeah.
you can feel it because it doesn't feel like you can't feel it.
Yeah.
And it's just like a scraping.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear out of the ear, like it was deafened, and
I
was
have
like,
it where
gotta
it
fix this.
like so it goes in and then it goes up,
Yep.
and then it's like the attic.
Yep, there's
where
that nook.
stuff accumulates.
Apparently, Dad has it.
Oh really?
Yeah. That's where
Yep.
we got that.
It's great. Love it. Hate it.
So, have you seen those little cameras where you can look,
Yes.
use it to look inside yours? So I don't want it for that. But does anybody else want one just so you can look at the parts of your body that you can't otherwise look at?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's a place on the back of my neck I'd really like to look at.
Yeah.
On the top of my head. And I'm like, should
I would love
get
to
this?
see like
Yeah.
what the eczema on the back of my head looks like because it feels
Yes.
horrible, but I
Yes.
don't know if
Right,
it's
right.
like this big or this big. Yeah.
Well, and to do like progress tracking.
Right.
Because my I think it's psoriasis,
Uh-huh.
has been flaring really bad, and it's way worse than it's ever been in my entire life.
Oh no.
And I would just like to keep track of, like,
Yeah.
what is it getting better? Is it getting worse?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's eczema because it comes and it goes, but it's like, do you remember like sifting through my hair because they thought it was like ringworm or something? And I would get those patches
Yeah.
that were like, it was like, I don't know, like a finger width through my hair, and it would go about that long, and they were in different places, and they were just like scabs that were just thick, 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 thick. And if I brushed my hair, it hurt so bad, and it would bleed, and it was just awful.
Yeah.
And of course, they never did anything because they never did anything about anything. But
I got to tar shampoo, and that has helped a lot.
what is
But
it?
tar shampoo.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Interesting.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's like a really, it's a really old treatment, but it works. Here, I'll show you what I use.
Hot oil treatments too.
You can write on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I've used some scalp oil also, which helps knock down the flaking.
Yeah.
You know, it just somehow it reduces the cell turnover, which,
Yeah.
you know, I'll take all the help I can get.
Yeah.
And I will
Okay.
tell you right now that this smells. Yep.
That's okay. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, but
Any advice
smells
for
like
eczema
sulfur.
in your ears? Because I have eczema in both of my ears, and they regularly are either
I can-
like weeping, or it's turning out like strips and strips and strips of skin that gets stuck in there, and then the skin blocks the wax, and then the wax turns really hard, and it's miserable. So it's either super sore and awful, and I can't wear headphones, or it's like sloughing off skin at the rate of bunnies making babies.
I would try the scalp oil on that
Yeah.
because
Put a little bit on a Q-tip and not go all the way in your ear, but go like in,
Yeah.
in the canal, but not too far, and rub and
Right.
paste it.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea.
Like petroleum jelly or something.
Well, and I've tried all of the like moistening treatments, and none of that helps. It just comes and then it goes, and then it comes and then it goes.
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
I went to an Ulta and told them I was having scalp problems, and they took me and they're like, use this scalp oil, and I tried to pick up a different one, and she was like,
Yeah.
no, that one. Like, okay.
Okay.
But it actually, it got it to where, like, it would only really be so thick that I felt like I needed to get rid of layers once a week instead of every day.
Right. Right.
And so that was, for me, that was a big improvement.
Right. Well, and I'm like, I don't want to screw up the progress I'm making on my hair growth.
Yeah.
Because my poor
Oh,
scalp,
yeah.
when it gets all crusty like that, it kills all the hair beneath it. Like it just smothers
Oh,
it and
yeah,
it
yeah.
shrinks the follicle until what I have back there is like just wispy.
Right.
It's awful and I hate it. So I have to like
Mhm.
slough it off quite often when it's there.
So that it doesn't build up.
The reason
Right.
I use hair oil. I use
Yeah.
hair oil because around my like the top of you know where your crown is for your
Yeah.
hair and you like that's where you see like the regress.
Yeah.
I put oil up there, like the hair oil, and I leave it in overnight.
Okay.
But
This
you're not
is-
really supposed to do that, but I do it. That's
What is
pretty
that
good.
called?
Crap in on front.
Ma-
It's like hot
it's
oil
mac-
treatment. You can go to the dollar store and get it.
Tachyderma?
This one is macadamia professional nourishing moisture oil treatment.
Okay.
And this one does the best job. I mean, this is over the counter stuff that knocks down the rate of cell turnover.
Yeah.
This one isn't as good, but it's cheaper for the quantity that you get because I had
Okay.
kind of a large area. And then I
Okay.
went to a dermatologist,
Yeah.
and she gave me fluticasone it's like a lotion.
Yeah.
And she said you just use it very, very sparingly and put it on the
Okay.
scalp like at night before so you can wash it out in the morning.
Nice.
But
Okay.
that all of these, I use all of them
Okay.
because I put oil on that spot twice a day now and
Yeah.
use the tar shampoo. I don't leave it on for as long as they say,
Right.
just because I don't have the time. But she said if you actually used it and left it on as long as it says every day, she said it would way over dry your scalp.
Right. Right.
Isn't
And
tar
so-
shampoo, you gotta leave it on for like 10 minutes.
Right, but what I do instead is I use it every day, and I don't,
That's
it's
me,
probably
sorry.
at most 2. And
Okay.
it's enough for me to keep it kind of knocked down. And then
Yeah.
she told me to use the fluticasone only when it got really itchy. And she's like, as soon as
Okay.
it stops being itchy, stop
Stop.
using it.
Good.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm gonna have to try all of that.
Right. Do you get it
Well,
really bad on the scalp too?
Mm-hmm.
It just hurts.
I'll see if I can get some links posted for some of the stuff.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
I'll look for mine
Maybe we
too,
add it to
because
our
I have
Amazon
tar
link.
shampoo too.
Yeah, I still gotta
Yeah.
fix the Amazon thing. Ugh.
Okay. That's good to know though. Because, yeah, it drives me crazy. And then I forget about it. Because sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not. And then it just. And then it doesn't all flare at the same time.
Right.
And that's what's so irritating. Is like my eyelid will flare. And then it's the back of my head. And then it's my ears. My ears are pretty constant though.
Yeah.
But it's irritating. I don't like it. I preferred it when it was like here,
Right.
where it wasn't harming anything else.
No, I get it. I get a battle. So wherever my hairline is,
Yeah.
like on both sides, because I have it shorter,
Right.
there's like a line of pain wherever the part is,
Oh,
where
okay.
like it'll build up. Mm-hmm. But not down here. It's like it's too sparse for build up, and then up here it just doesn't go. I don't know why.
Weird.
So like I have these really painful
Yeah.
just part lines
Ugh.
that I have to take care of all the time.
Yeah. Just the back of my head itches and it hurts. And if I like slough it off, it'll weep.
Right.
And it'll weep so profusely that I will like
Yeah.
the back of my head is wet.
Right.
And I'm like, why?
Yes, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. Very.
Don't like
Familiar
it.
with that too, up on my temple area.
Yeah. And my ears will just, they are soaked. Which is why I'm always like, do I have like a spinal fluid leak? What's going on?
Well, but for the longest time we thought that was
Yeah.
going on for both of us because like it'll happen randomly, but
Right. It's just weeping skin irritation in your ear hole. Stupid.
that's a whole episode right there.
Yeah.
No, it's talking
Skin
about the hair
issues.
problems. This,
Yeah. Skin
like,
and hair. Skin, hair, and nails.
oh yeah. I want to do my nails.
What
I have a
happens to your
question. How do you
proteins?
get over your iron without eating a whole bunch of red meat? I don't know how I do it.
Oh.
What's your belly?
Olives,
I hate olives.
are good. Pickles are
unfortunate.
good. There's
Isn't
other
I hate
things.
pickles.
Spinach is
Spinach,
a good
yeah.
source. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what else.
All the
Rocks.
things I did not like, too, like
Iron.
olives.
Get an iron lick.
Get the cereal. Just get the cereal that has iron added and get a magnet and suck out all the iron flakes and then you can just lick them.
Magnetite. Just get all the magnetite and eat it. Just raw.
You know that's literally how they add to cereal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like literal, it's literal metal.
It's literal metal.
it
They're
is.
just like, here, have some iron flakes.
Hey, it's
And
good
you're
for
like,
the fishies.
yeah. Can you imagine a cereal? Oops, all iron.
It's just an iron ore.
Just
thunk.
You can tell I'm really anemic now. I got these like real bad eyes.
Crystal, is that a lump of iron on your? Yes, yes. I'm anemic.
Just lick it.
I
Get
I'll
like
give
an
you
iron
a
rod.
caution.
Just suck
Just,
on it.
I
Ew.
can't remember if I mentioned this before, but if you start taking iron supplements, the trick is to not go on autopilot and remember when you hit menopause that you need to stop.
Noted.
Not that I ever messed that up,
Oh no.
but my gut was all bound.
I'm so happy.
Oh.
My gut was all bound up, and I didn't know why, and it was because I was still taking iron, and I should have stopped.
Oh no.
Belly messes, those iron from messes with belly, it makes it
Uh-huh.
complicated. You can't go
Yes, yes,
You be
that's,
struggling. You be
yes,
struggling
I was.
so bad.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I was. I was.
Oh no.
Because my brain was just not thinking about it.
You're just like, this is a thing I take. It's fine.
I mean, that's how I take most things. Like, this is a thing I do.
Yeah.
I don't think about it.
And then I forget so that when people see me take my meds all at once, they're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Well,
And
because
you're
we take like 30.
It's like
so.
30 pills. It's amazing.
It's only like a ton.
Especially my morning one. My morning one's like 11, 12.
I used to, but then after the sepsis, they had me take most of them at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The
Interesting.
with the pharmacist that I was working with, he wasn't just a pharmacist.
Oh,
he
that's
was
right. Yeah,
the guy
yeah.
that like tweaked all my meds that
Uh-huh,
kept
and
checking
then
my
kept
kidney
telling you-
function.
Yes, yeah.
He was like, "This is when you need to do your things. So do this on this point, and then do this,
Yeah.
and we'll reduce that, and we'll take some of that." And it was like, "All
Right? Well,
Tweak
it's like
me,
before
doc.
when they didn't tell me that I had to eat with the other one.
Right.
Like, for years I'd been taking it and no one told me that I had to eat. It wasn't on the bottle. Nothing. It
Right.
wasn't like, eat 30 minutes to an hour afterward. No, none of it was on the bottle. It was just like, take twice a day. And I was like, cool, I'll take twice a day.
And you did. You just.
And
you
then
know.
they're like, didn't they tell you that blah, blah, blah? And I'm like, who is they?
they,
Who is they?
the
Am I
medical.
supposed to have questions that I
fairy.
don't know exist for the pharmacist? Because usually when they're like, do you have questions for the pharmacist? I go, nope. Because I can't think of any.
No. Awkward situation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to.
How am I supposed to know these things? Just write it on the prescription.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
Well, it comes with all that paperwork. You're supposed to read the whole thing.
We're not going to, and you know we're not going to.
Sometimes I do.
Lies.
No.
Okay, when you're
I'm
bo-
bored
okay,
in
yeah.
the car waiting for Jen, and I find an old prescription, I'll read up
Old
all the thing. Because I'm in the car. Like, I'll sit in the car and wait for hours.
Yeah.
Like, she'll sit in there and wait, and I'll be in the car for like an hour, 2 hours. I've waited up to
God.
4. And napping's not on the menu, so
No.
I'm going to read the trash that's in the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I do.
I don't know any human being who's actually read all of their paperwork.
Or their EULAs,
They're what?
I
user agreements.
have at
Oh.
some
I
point.
them all the
Yeah.
time. I park in the bathroom, reading their stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
But like when
I
you're
was a
freshly
child
prescribed it.
I was a child who would read the back of the cereal box every morning.
Yeah, me too.
Just
Yeah,
because I
you were.
wanted to be reading.
I remember that.
Yep. I was
Nerd.
annoying. I'd read everything. I was just like, read that.
Why are you reading again?
Read
Stop
that.
reading. That's dinner. That's
Read
just
for
a steak.
48 hours straight. Bite the hand of anyone who came near me.
So I had undiagnosed dyslexia.
Yeah.
Like I still do. It's not diagnosed,
Yeah.
but it's there.
Yeah.
Like I had to take special classes. I was in Catholic school, right? And in first grade, I couldn't read.
Really?
I couldn't. I could not make sense of anything, and I had to take special classes on how to see letters and like, it was crazy. I took dyslexic classes.
Yeah.
Made
And
a huge
nobody ever
difference.
told you you were
No,
dyslexic.
no, they did the testing,
just
and then
like,
we
"It's
need you in
fine."
this. You're gonna do this at this time now.
Oh my God.
And I went and I did it. But I remember being so proud of myself being able to read for the first time. I was reading
Yeah.
everything to my mom in the car because it all
Aw.
clicked. Like once it clicked, it clicked.
Right.
I was like, I can read all the things.
You're like, we've opened the door.
Yeah, I remember driving
Aw.
down Arapahoe or something and just reading speed signs and reading like billboards to her.
That's cute.
I was just so excited.
I posted links to the 3 things that were over the counter.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, Ruth.
Welcome. Well, I just was looking at dyslexia stuff because, I don't know, my mother claims my sister's dyslexic. I'm pretty sure she's never been diagnosed, and I don't know that she ever will be.
Right.
And they have this device that's really, well, it was originally for people who have low vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
But now they've augmented it for dyslexia, and it's called ORCAM, ORCAM. And they have a version, they have one version for low vision, and it can even do like facial recognition.
Wow.
Weird. Okay.
And tell you which person came in the room, that kind of thing.
Wow.
Besides read stuff to you. But then there's a version for dyslexic, and it's one of them it's for like kids when they're learning how to read and coaching
Yeah.
through the dyslexia.
Mm-hmm.
And another one is more just like if you need assistance, like your eyes get tired or you're an adult and haven't kept up on your dyslexia stuff and
Right.
Yeah.
you just need a boost, which is where I think my sister might be.
Wasn't it like that red thing that you put over the words and then they test you with it?
No, this
read.
is a complete. It scans the text, reads
Oh,
it,
cool.
summarizes it, reads it to you. I mean, it's expensive. It's all get out.
Yeah. Holy
But
cow.
I have another.
It's almost
Yeah.
$2,000.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Dang.
But I have another family member who wasn't good about the diabetes and had
Yeah.
vision damage, and at this point is still getting along okay, but
Yeah.
we're pretty sure it'll get worse later. And so I kind of
Oh.
discreetly am looking at this kind of thing, going, okay, when the time comes, you know,
Yeah.
he can handle the technology, you know, that kind of thing.
Right. Jeez. That's crazy. Technology is nuts sometimes.
Most of the time.
Well,
Yeah.
the fact that it's smart enough to like look at stuff and summarize it, and then
Exactly.
I guess it can help quiz the kids.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Okay, I finally figured out something I can do.
See, what I want is something that's smart enough to read text in different voices. Like keep track of characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be slick.
that would be tricky.
For it to be smart enough to know who's speaking.
I don't think it'd be that hard
mean,
to
I'm
do,
sure
actually.
Yeah.
You
It
could
just
do
hasn't
it
been
for
thought of.
script,
Yeah.
but
Oh yeah, that would be
You know-
one thing, but for like
Yeah.
if you were reading a novel, for instance.
Yeah, and you wanted voices.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He must cry when he decides to read audiobooks. He's one of my favorite readers.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the Harry Potter book. He did a Harry Potter book.
Nice.
Yeah, I think he did actually. Yeah. Yeah. He's done a few of them that I like probably have in my library.
Yeah.
In my like Audible. I don't know.
You want a reminder? A daily reminder. You're on IMDb.
I don't like
just-
to remember
Just a little
that.
daily reminder for
It's
you.
weird
With
for
love.
me to remember that.
With love, you are on IMDb.
You are also on IMDb.
I've
Thank
changed
you
my name
very
to
much.
Francisco Portabella.
Portabella.
Like the mushroom. That's my new name. And we're going to go with it. So I'm not on anything, madam.
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 Excuse me?
I'm not on anything.
Portabella?
Yes?
Portabella, where you been, loca?
Downtown. Doing my thing, you know. Mushing it out.
I've had I wonder, did I send it to you yesterday? Did I send you a TikTok yesterday?
No, you did not.
No. I've had the, It's Me, Sylvia, when she does the Peter Pan summary stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Where she goes, Wendy, I need you to or no, what is it? I need you to glue my shadow to my feet. And she goes, and he goes, yes, for free. And that line just
Yes,
rings in
for
my brain
free.
continually.
Okay.
All day long.
Okay.
I can't make it stop.
make it stop,
I
please.
can't make it stop. Yes, for free.
Oh, I feel bad. Jen's like, I don't want to bother you guys.
Oh, bother
You're
us,
not
Jen,
bothering
bother us.
Hi, cool bitch.
Oh, yeah.
To us, cool bitch.
Exactly. No, I love her summaries. They're so freaking funny.
Mm-hmm.
She's like totally our type of humor. It's insanity and it's wonderful.
Hey,
it's
we
like
got
Devin
we
Palmer.
got a comment saying that they're here for the shenanigans.
Exactly.
So...
I love it.
Oh,
Be
good.
here.
Someone to counterbalance the other negative comment.
Exactly.
That is still
Terrible.
so funny.
Just terrible.
All of us were a part of like a special, and they're like, "Who are all these people?" I don't know. They're shenanigans.
They're background characters.
Shenanigans.
Not background.
They're not background characters.
They'd be
at
featured
all.
characters.
They'd
easily.
be like
We hide them in the basement.
it's the regular cast. That's what I'm trying to get to, is like the regular cast.
Yeah.
That you just like bring people in a loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People that you need to know
I
to
can't
be in
find
the lives.
a word for it. There's a word.
I know, and I've given up trying to find it.
I can't. What?
Supporting cast.
Closer.
You're looking for something specifically that's the rotation, though.
Yeah. I don't know. My brain just keeps bringing me back to friggin' the Muppet Show for no reason.
Yeah, Muppet Show.
I don't know why it's doing that, but that's where it's going. It's like, here, have the Muppet Show.
Karina's having crazy on the Muppet Show tonight.
Yeah. I love the Muppet Show.
I know. I know you do.
Ow.
Oh, well, in that case, I will also... Ow.
I must too. Ow.
I counter your ow with a wee.
Wee.
No, owie.
Yeah, I know. I was just ignoring
Thought
you.
maybe it was a
I do
throwback
know.
to Canada and French conversation.
Ah, wee. Well, I mean, Austin with his wee wee.
Oh, has Austin ever in your life?
No. No, he has said things, and I tried to record them and put them on my soundboard, but
He does not like.
he does not like.
No.
Oh. Oh.
What does she not want to bother us about? She can bother us.
Oh, she's just not doing good.
Uh-oh.
She's feeling like migrainey and trying
Poor
to get this
Jen.
done. She's like, I take a small nap, then get back to it. Oh, she's working hard on it though,
Yeah.
and it looks cool.
It does look so cool. I'm so excited. It looks amazing.
Here, put this up for me. They can see what the zebras look like.
I like that.
Right?
Good graphic punch there.
I love it.
Yeah, Jen worked really hard on it,
It's so cute.
and we get to have two of
Really
them.
good at art too.
Yeah, she really is.
Graphic art. It's just great. Just great.
She's trying to tweak it at the moment, make it more round,
Oh, the shape of
Yeah.
yeah.
and add in
Yes.
what we said because she liked that.
Fireworks.
Fireworks.
I can't. Things are happening in my body and it's freaking out.
Yeah. Well,
don't
you
know
are
what's
also
happening anymore.
suffering
Yeah.
So
It's trade body parts.
Suffer. What? I think I heard what you said, but I'm not sure.
Trade body parts.
Yes.
You can have my knee and my ankle.
I already
want it.
have bad ankles. I don't need a
My
third
ankles
bad
are quite
ankle.
good. my ankles are quite good, but my knees are shit. And so are my shoulders.
My
yeah.
shoulders are junk. I've started having the I can't lay on my side problem.
Yep.
And so now I put a squishmallow right up against my chest and hug it essentially.
Right. So that your shoulders
it's
aren't pressing
draped
into it.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works.
Hell yeah.
It's really hot though if I sleep too warm.
You could talk about your adventures with your patch
Oh yes.
if you wanted to.
Oh, I kind of did while you were.
Okay, good. Good.
That
good.
I am off the patch.
Oof.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah.
That patch did not like me, and I didn't like it. I
No.
wanted really badly for it to work, though.
I know.
That's the problem with trying things, is that, like, somewhere
Watch
in
the
my
roller
little
coaster.
sweet, somewhere in my sweet little brain, there's still that, like, hope
Yeah.
part.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Instead of the just like, I'm willing to try it, and I'm a skeptic.
No,
Because
but-
I am a skeptic. I had a feeling it
You
wasn't
still
gonna
wanted
work,
it.
but I wanted it to work.
Well, and you can
And
see how
I
it
feel
could work.
a little cheated that
Right.
it
Like
didn't
now,
work.
now you know what it would have felt like had it worked.
Yeah.
But you had to deal with all
But I
the
had
other
to
stuff.
deal with all the extra, and the extra was god awful.
Yeah.
And only getting worse. That was the icky part.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
I've been
I
there,
wanted it to work.
and hopefully they learn from this and try something else.
Or don't try more patches, please.
Well, that's what I mean. Like move
I'm
on to a
afeared.
different medium.
Yeah. Like charcoal.
Yes, they're gonna give you charcoal.
Yep. That'll help with the pain, right?
It'll help with all the.
You said medium. My
toxins.
brain went art teacher.
Yeah.
Like squirrel.
You can write
Was
some
it a
stuff
really
on here.
strong patch?
What?
No,
Was it a
Didn't we
strong
have a planned page already?
no, it was a baby patch. She was given the baby stuff. It was just same. She had the same problem I did, where it was. It just gave us horrible side
The side
effects.
effects were not enjoyable. I swear on my life we had already planned this page.
Nope.
We did.
We wrote
I
it, but we
wrote
didn't write
stuff.
anything
Where
in
did,
it.
Where did it
Oh,
go?
it's the other way, because we did it in the past. Remember?
We did it in the past.
There's
Yeah, but that
710
doesn't-
that I wrote, but we got rid of. And here's 711.
7-Eleven. Yeah, we wrote things.
Okay, fine.
We
madam.
did. We
We
did
did.
it. We
Yeah,
did
no.
write things.
She was given the starting dose, and
Yeah.
it made her feel horrible.
Yeah, it was not fun. I did not like that.
I drew a stoat on it.
You did. It's a very cute toad. He very angry.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
Yeah, he's out there ready to fight someone.
So I'm glad you're off of it.
When do you go back to the spin doctor then?
I see them on the 21st, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a Thursday? I don't know.
Did they give you any rushes since we use the patch?
Yeah, they told me to let them know when I'm about to run out of the Percocet and they will fill it. And then we'll discuss more
What
when
they
I
want
see
to try
them.
next,
Yeah, exactly.
which will probably be extended release.
I'm just going to ask them flat out, be like, and how long until I can say, I don't feel good? Like, at what point can I say that?
Legit.
Because I don't want to suffer for 3 whole weeks again.
I did a whole
It's
year,
disrupting my life.
a whole year of my life like that.
Oh, no.
And then they were wondering, like, why are you so depressed, bro? Well, I'm bipolar for one. But also, I've been stomaching your meds that have been making me sick for a year.
Yeah, no. The whole
I
point
went
of taking the
vegan for
meds
6
is
months
to
because
be
of
able
it.
to do stuff. Oh, no, really?
Yeah. I did a 6-month stint as a vegan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bipolar. She was like, oh my god. Bipolar, goddamn, been telling me this for years. I didn't believe you. You should have checked yourself. With all your body.
Okay, so I'm not
funny.
the only one. I'm guilty of the same thing. People
Yeah.
are like, you're bipolar. And I was like, you don't know.
Well, the whole problem is the way that bipolar is like
Viewed.
talked
Yeah,
about.
yeah. It's not-
and viewed, and
It's got connotations.
yeah, I don't feel good.
hunger. So I got bipolar and didn't eat for a minute, and then all of a sudden
That
she
might
sit
hit.
there and dig in and dig in. I'm like, oh, you did
Maybe.
something now. I gotta go. And
So
she
you
goes,
do a whole or
oh,
half?
you
What?
definitely
Whole or half?
bipolar. And I'm like, yeah,
7.5.
so
Okay. Do you want to eat something?
Maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try to have food. Because I'm like,
She's got wontons,
I
bro.
want wontons. That sounds good.
Right?
That's pretty good.
I want wontons from a very specific pho. On Havana.
Oh,
homemade, so they have
wait, on
Chinese
Havana?
delivery.
On Havana.
not on Hamden. On
No, on
Havana.
Havana.
Okay. Yeah, I know the place you're talking about.
So
Just say I know a pho place on Camden, but I don't know.
Yeah,
the
they
one
took
on
over my
No
my
Havana.
Japanese place that got closed.
Yes, I know.
Where's the
'cause
pho
that's
in Havana?
so you know where that restaurant is, Chris?
Or on Hampton?
Yeah.
I live in the neighborhood diagonally opposite.
Ah, I used to live over there in the Shadow Complex.
I was like,
I don't know
powder.
I don't know the names of the complexes, but
No, but
you
I
have
was.
to be talking about the same place that I'm talking about.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I grew up there. That was where I lived before I moved to Deming.
Where's the pho in Hampton?
Is it fun now? I'm pretty sure it's
What?
something. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
on. Okay, so you know Hamden, where
Oh.
it's where you come off I-25.
Yeah.
It's at the very end, right before the curve. There's that hill you go up, that really big steep hill.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the what used to be the Tiffany
Oh.
complex
Oh.
across
okay.
from Tamarack, what used to be Tamarack.
Okay. Okay.
a little further down, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I used to love that ramen place. It was so good. It was authentic.
Yeah.
The guy came from Japan, had a couple restaurants there, and he opened one here.
Randy, I think, has a ramen place that he really likes. He'll have to take you at
Yeah.
some point. My kid would like help with the computer, so not this week and not in the next two, but
Like,
after that when we get back from break,
yeah,
I'll just drag you along one day.
that's fine by me.
Be like, here, meet all of my children.
Here's the chaos. Chaos meet other chaos.
Yes, chaos meet brother of chaos.
Oh, cool. I'm down.
Heck yeah,
I'm really down.
sweet.
That'll work out because there are screws that I forgot about because I didn't build it and it tore it apart. But there are major screws. That means I can just take. I don't have to worry about it. I can just take my kit with me when we go.
Good. Noise.
Yeah, we'll be good.
Good deal. Yeah, let's go have a food.
Yeah, try food.
Because I'm falling asleep too. My legs.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Legs are falling asleep. My brain got distracted by a completely different thought.
oh,
And it was, ow, that really hurt.
yeah. Let's go. We're gonna food the Karina real quick.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Let's a food.
I think we'll actually be back though.
Yeah, probably.
Not back and then bail. We'll see.
Okay. We'll see you guys in a minute. Rude.
yes.
came across a really old sewing machine the other day.
Oh, uh-huh.
It was one of the automatic zigzag machines. It was like green and this cream color. It was from Japan. Pretty cool
Really?
model. Yeah, pretty cool. It
That
was
sounds
still all brand new
interesting.
in its box.
Wow. Huh. Yeah, some of those are collector's items, but I'm not in that market, so I don't know a lot about which ones are or aren't. But I know some of those with those fancy, fancy colors, sometimes those are
Yeah, it
collector's
was like a
items.
teal. It was like a teal and cream colored. Like I think it's an
I've
old brothers machine.
Yeah, I've seen that color combination before when people were talking about old machine.
Uh,
I don't remember what years that was popular.
this one was. I think it's an old 50s machine. They're like 51 to 54.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, with those old machines,
It
you just
up.
have to see about how mechanically sound it is. It doesn't have any rust on the inside, that kind of stuff. And
Like,
you and th-
it
and
was
then
mint condition.
pretty well, it can look good on the outside and not be good on the inside. But the other thing is you pretty much need somebody who can, service it, give it a once over, and sometimes it's not that easy to find somebody that will work on what I would call the one-off machines. The machines that are really common. Those are a lot easier to find somebody to work on an old machine, but when you have something that's pretty novel, you got to find somebody who's basically been in the business for a really long time. There used to be a guy in the metro area that was like that, but I'm not sure if he's still in business. But he had basically been fixing machines since he was like 7. And so he knew all these different models that today's people wouldn't necessarily know.
Charged me like $45 for it.
Oh, uh-huh. Well, I mean, if you're, depending on what kind of condition it's in on the inside and, whether cams are worn or that kind of stuff. Because, you could easily spend 100 getting it tuned up and the timing and all of that kind of stuff. I don't remember how much I paid for my last tune up, so I know it's at least 100. I don't know if it's higher than
I thought it was pretty cool. It was a nice
that.
color, and I looked at it. It was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
came across it.
it depends on what you're going to use it for. I mean, if you're just doing a little light duty sewing, it might be just the perfect thing.
I think I'm just gonna keep it as a collector's item since it's so old.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that get into that kind of stuff. There's some that are worth a lot of money, and a lot of them that aren't, just because they were so, generally speaking, they're common, not necessarily common in the sense of that particular color combination or whatever. But um, yeah, I had at one point, I had an old machine from the early 60s, and that sucker was so solid, but you had to oil it every time before you used it, every
Wow.
single time, because it wasn't made in the era of, like today, where they try to say that you don't have to oil them
Yeah,
yourself
you
and
know,
you
you
can
had
just
the oil
take it in.
machines. I never knew it until you two were telling me about it, and I'm like, ooh, I think that's wrong with. I have a brother, a younger brother, that's been made like a couple years ago, like 3 years.
Hmm.
I fought with that machine. I fought with that machine. I'm still fighting with it until it's one of
Hmm.
those machines that I'm gonna continue fighting with for the rest of my life. I swear.
Well, depending on what level it's at, some of the less expensive models, they just, the internal workings just aren't as good as the higher end ones.
Yeah, that's what was wrong with it because my mom struggled with it when she was alive. She struggled with it too. And I was
Mhm.
like, well, I looked at it with her still being alive. Well, she passed and she left it to me, and I started
Mhm.
fiddling with it. And then I struggled the same way. And I'm like, huh, this is shit. So I went and I got this one. I saw
Mhm.
him a couple weeks ago, and he's like, "Do you want to look at it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go look at it. Whatever. I don't know anything about no sewing machine." He
Mhm.
showed it. I fell in love with the color scheme and brought it home. I was like, "That's mine. It doesn't belong to
Mhm.
nobody else. It's mine." He was trying to get like 300 and something dollars for it though.
Well, some of those older machines are worth a pretty penny. So,
That's what he was telling me.
pardon?
See, that's what he was telling me that machine was worth a pretty penny, but he was gonna let it go because it's one of my friends.
Oh, okay.
It was actually like 320 for it.
Mhm.
I only spent
Yeah,
45.
well, I didn't have to ship it anywhere either.
I took pictures of it. I took a lot of pictures of it before I bought it, and then I ended up going to him the next day and buying it.
Yep. Yep. Well, like the one that I had that was old, um, I really liked it because the harp was bigger than a lot of the new ones, and sometimes I sew things that are, especially like if you're doing home deck or something, you sew something that's more bulky, and it's nice to have more room under the arm. It makes the machine bigger, you know.
So this
But
one has a big wheel on it. Like this one has a bigger wheel on it, and I like it because it has a bigger wheel on it, and I can get my hands around there. Because I have problems with like I don't know, maybe it's arthritis setting in, or maybe it's the
yeah,
EDS that's in my hands. I can't grip a lot of things. Like it hurts.
yeah,
So this
I'm
big
familiar
machine
with
I
that.
got. So this big one I got, it doesn't hurt my hands to sit there and like, move the needle with the circular
Right,
thing,
right,
and it
right.
didn't hurt my hands
Hmm.
because it was bigger.
Yeah, yeah. I hadn't thought about that advantage of a bigger flywheel, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I started messing with it the other day, and I was like, I gotta tell Ruth about this. This is amazing. But
Or you should post
I didn't know.
post a photo or something.
You, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you right now if I can find it. Yeah,
Okay,
I can find it.
and we'll find out whether or not I remember how to. What was it? Somebody sent me a picture that one time, and I did not do a good job of finding it.
No, I thought this
I,
thing was amazing when I first saw it. I was like, I love this
Mhm.
machine. Or he's like, are you serious? You love this machine? I'm like, I love this machine. I saw it and I was like, that's mine.
What
It was in really
machine?
good shape. Like, I don't know if he's got any like issues like that, but he's pretty good.
Mhm.
It works all right. I got it threaded and everything, no problems. I sat there
That's
till
good.
but that was user default. That was my fault.
Well, you have to give blood to the machine first.
I know the sewing machine went in my blood, my anemic blood.
I always bleed one of these sewing
Oh, yeah.
machines. Always.
I stabbed my finger when I was trying to get it like threaded and everything, and I was like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
got it threaded," and then I lifted it up, and then boom! I'm like, "Ah, that's my finger."
Oh.
Yeah, that is a large. Oh, you've got the belts on the open. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this must be
Hmm?
somewhat industrial.
Ah.
It's usually over
Oh,
except for
yeah.
the wood.
Yeah, because usually when there's that open belt, that's more of an industrial one. You got to keep the belts tensioned right.
You fix the
That's what
blanket.
that's what I got told because when I first started, it wasn't tensioned right. It was loose.
Hmm.
And I got it tightened a little bit and it started working better, but I probably need to send it to somebody and they can look at it because like
Right.
I don't want to ruin it, but I like messing with that machine because you see the flywheel is really big.
Yeah, it is. It is. I can see. Yeah, you know that you might look for somebody that. Well, I don't know. this is just me making stuff up, but it looks closer to an industrial machine from today. So you might find a dealer who services industrials because they might have a
There we
better
go.
chance of doing the right thing with it.
Can you delay just a second?
Say that again?
Can you delay just one? I want to show in the book.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna get to see the book.
Show Miss Rich my new sewing machine.
Ooh,
It's fancy.
that's so
Like, is it new?
It's not new. It's an older machine that I picked up from a
Nice.
friend of mine. And I ended up picking it up for
You'll
a
get one
decent
as a
price.
gift.
It was only $45. I only spent 25.
Jen did the cover.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You can use my try it on food.
We did. We got junk food.
That's amazing.
Got a money NDA.
Oh, look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. On the symbols.
Yeah, all those little.
And the days. You got the
Amazing.
days working.
Yeah, the footers are there.
Oh, how cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Is that the one your grandfather's been working on?
Yeah,
It's out.
it exists.
Cool, cool, cool.
Who are you talking to?
Oh,
Talking
wow.
to our people.
Oh, I didn't realize.
That's awesome.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
We'll promote the
These
book.
for us
Hello.
to keep, or is
Hello
this-
from me.
We'll give
Hand it
one.
back,
I have
okay.
to sign it and all
Oh,
that.
he's got to
Yes.
make it official.
Oh, that's amazing. All that work, and here it is.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's awesome. What is happening on my phone right now?
Who knows?
It's like playing. It's playing Nick Lesko.
Yeah.
Why?
Make you feel
Why
better.
is it doing that? I don't know.
Yeah, he wrote a book about what is it? It's a
Pilgrimage through Missouri and philosophy.
yeah.
and-
It's like trying to find spiritual neutral ground, I guess. Like
spirituality without the God talk.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so
Go
cool.
for it.
I know your thing. I read
Yeah, he used to do pilgrimages across Spain too, and he did one across Missouri. Crazy. Is that okay?
people. I don't know why it's only because I snowship people.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting too, like the pilgrimage life, because they have to find everything for free or cheap. But usually they can get free stuff, like find a nice family to stay with for the night, or
Or a church. To
Or
stay
church,
in.
yeah. it's interesting. We did that that live stream for
Yeah.
the pilgrims.
I was gonna
And
say
then-
this has to be connected to that.
It absolutely is. That was a friend of his, Pilgrim Ann,
Yep.
who she's walked around the earth 2 times.
So
That's how
crazy.
Oh,
much
wow.
pilgrimaging. Pillaging. She's pillaging now. She's pillaged the earth 2 times.
Good.
The whole earth, though. I
Good.
mean, that's insane.
She's been here
She's
for
so-
a while.
So cool too. She has the greatest stories.
Yeah.
Hi, Kaylee.
How well?
I wanted to say hi. Just since we can go
What
Oh
game?
no.
What game?
play Lethal Company.
Oh, shit. Okay. Have fun.
Yeah,
What
he
is
bought
it?
it for me.
Aw, Lethal Company. Have fun.
Indeed.
Okay, I'll try.
Enjoy.
I'm probably gonna be scared.
Probably.
Okay, bye. I love you.
Love you.
I love you.
I was this many days old when I found out that I could focus on the Discord windows and get your window to take up the whole screen.
Oh.
Which means that now I can actually see the text messaging that's coming
Yeah.
in,
Oh, good.
and nothing gets chopped off.
Awesome.
And sometimes I would like to be able to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I never tried that before.
It still is not working on my phone though.
Yeah.
Chat. Super weird.
If you're in chat, message us something. Anything.
Not in
You
the
just-
chat. I don't know.
Yeah,
You
well,
mean in
you guys are allowed.
Discord?
In YouTube. Our YouTube chat
Oh.
is being weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not behaving.
Don't know what's going on.
I wonder if Faye's still there.
I hope. Faye's a ninja, though.
Mayhaps.
She's a sweet bunny.
I love her.
So do I. She lives down the street from me.
Nice.
That's so cool.
Like halfway across town, but I 10 minutes.
hmm
She called me the other day. She found your cow. I'm like, what happened? I fell in the shower.
Oh no.
Aw.
Oh.
And then she told me I wasn't allowed to. I was like, I'm gonna giggle at you because I giggle in stressful situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so
Thanks,
it
Ruth.
it is working now on mine. That's good.
On yours, okay. It had like a weird glitch.
Yeah. Like the last ones I got were from Killer Studios, which is just weird.
Yeah, very weird. Let me fix this. This might be wrong. Nope, it's right.
No, I think it's just my phone being my phone.
I call it bipolar too. Sometimes
Yeah.
that's funny.
My phone is just like, we're dead, but you're gonna keep using us because that's all you know how to do.
I often do not get the notifications, even though you send it out to everybody
Yeah.
out of Discord. I just don't get them.
Weird.
I have to
Discord.
look and see.
Yeah.
On this room,
Pardon?
are your notifications on through Discord?
Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Because
Well,
I'll
they
get
only
when-
work
I'll get-
sometimes.
Yeah, because I'll get them like I don't know, somebody posts a meme. I'll get a notification. But for some reason the ones for going live are not.
Weird. I'm gonna have to start adding you specifically.
Yeah.
Can you add me so that works?
Heck yeah.
Great. Because it doesn't show me there sometimes. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
I missed it.
So weird. It's like it mutes it automatically for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Click to unmute. Oops.
What?
Oh,
I
we
reloaded
can't
the
find
page.
one
Oh.
on- or it's loud.
Wonton sound amazing. You just
They're
type
homemade
whoops.
since I can't
I
go
did.
get them. They're like, they're homemade because I can't get them delivered to me. There's this one lady down
Oh.
in Florida that taught me. So, even though I don't feel good, I'm starving and I want food.
Yeah.
They say that. Oh, let's do that. It's just my butt. And I eat a lot of red meat.
I'm enjoying this.
Mm-hmm. Tis good. I'm all about the crunchy things just in general.
Yeah. What is this? What would you describe this as?
What? It's like a French silk type pie.
Yeah.
Like
Look,
It's more like a mousse, I think. Like a chocolate mousse pie.
With crunchy
really
bits.
good.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crunchy bits. Yes.
I agree. The texture is
good.
nice.
Mm-hmm. It's like silky. It's not like pudding.
Right. I'm just glad you can eat.
Silky versus.
I was worried you were going to try food and just be put off,
Yeah.
as you do.
No, this is acceptable.
I'm sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I would try McDonald's Sprite if your belly doesn't feel good. McDonald's has the best Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the machine they're using.
It's supposedly something to do with the straw, but I don't know that I believe that.
It depends on if
Well,
they
the
have the
straw
mixing
is-
machine or the normal machine.
Yeah.
yeah, the straws are definitely different.
Yeah.
Something does their stuff. Like, people actually come into their stores and, like, calibrate their machines.
Yeah.
Okay.
I worked at McDonald's for a little bit. Not very long, but I was a manager.
Oh wow.
Never again.
I bet, yeah.
Fair.
I had a friend who was a manager of a McDonald's when he was still in high school.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just saying that made me think that maybe no adults want this job.
Mm-hmm.
They know
Because that
better.
did not strike me as a normal thing to do.
Yeah, no. The adults know better.
Yeah, dude. At 18, I was managing a Subway and a game store.
Yeah. At the same time, no.
I'm not
No.
that knowledgeable about the game, so I can't really do the game store. I like Jack and Dexter. That's an old time game.
There you
Jack
go.
and Dexter. I'll still play the first one till this day, and I'm like, I will play the first one all day long. I'm not
Yeah.
bothered.
God, you ever feel old because of that kind of thing though? Like
Yeah.
the new Final Fantasies come out, and I'm like, I don't like this. This is not what I want. I want to go back to 7. We're just
Aw.
gonna play 7 forever.
Like Final Fantasy, I can't play the newer ones. I like the old one. I like the number 7. I'm like, I can't play the newer ones. I don't like them.
Exactly.
And then Kingdom Hearts, I think it was. I played the first one, that one, and I'm like, the new ones, I kind of don't like it no more.
Yeah.
Right. No, that happens to me all the time.
I do feel old because everybody's like, what's your favorite game? I'm like, Jack and Dexter, the first one.
Yeah.
The first one.
Classic.
The original sauce.
So, like the Kirby game, not Kirby games, what is that, the Spiral games?
Oh yes. Spyro is my boy. God, man, I remember when that came out. It was like, look at the graphics. He's a dragon and he's 3D.
3D
I
dragon.
was very young when it first came out, and I'm like, they're like, do you get like really old? I said, I feel like I'm in my like little girl again playing my game.
Yeah. Yep.
Old games. Mine are very old.
Yeah. Mine are getting remade though, so I'm kind of spoiled.
Right? You are spoiled. But you also kind of keep up,
I do. I stay.
which I never did.
I
never
try.
started. It's hard to keep up when you never started.
I make friends with a 19-year-old
I was cheated.
and then be like, "What are you playing?" I'll be like, "Oh, you don't know?" And they'll be like, "No, I don't know." He'll be like, "I'm playing Fortnite,"
Teach
and
me,
I'm
bro.
like, "Fortnite's old. Play something new." Because he has no time.
Watching somebody play a different game, but I can't remember what it was called. One of the newer ones, and it's like, I don't remember what it's called.
I'm that way with a lot of
Is it
games.
like Roblox?
Dude,
No,
Roblox is a billion games.
I don't know.
I didn't
like, there was a
realize
lady
that.
talked, that was the character, and I don't remember what it was called.
I don't know.
We need
No,
to
I
do
didn't
that.
like the game. I looked at it, I'm like,
We have to do a gaming stream with Karina. That's totally a thing. I'm gonna make her play Stray, which is about being a cat.
Yeah.
That's all you do is be a cat.
You're going to watch me struggle
Yeah,
a lot.
I struggled. I can't get into the feline mode of thought. So
That's funny.
no, I think you'd have fun with it.
Okay.
That and Ori in the Blind Forest.
Yeah, I do want to try that one.
Ori's good. Ori's really good.
I need to finish Franbo.
I'm proud of you for playing Frambo.
Yeah.
Frambo is emotional.
I like it.
Played Red Dead Redemption number 2.
Did you like it?
Got angry.
Got
I
angry,
was
yeah.
angry. But the entire
Oh, wow. Look at me. I'm all red.
Oh wow. It's like a ghost came up and slapped you. Just whap.
It's like my body's upset with something.
Get weird.
Ah. She's just, she's always upset.
Yeah.
She moody.
Even if I try to keep her mad at me.
Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, you're actually sick?
Right. God.
Let's fight.
I hate being actually sick.
Mm-hmm.
Candy in the house.
When I had,
Candy.
yep, there you go. When I had COVID, I hadn't been like sick in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I don't know how do I make this go away? I don't know what to do. Oh, wait. We hibernate.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And then I went to sleep and I slept for a lot of days.
God, I wish I have like the complete opposite problem.
You get sick and you stay awake. I will just sleep through being ill.
I wish. I used to be able to do that, but I can't anymore.
I gained this weird ability to like make myself.
Mm-hmm.
The bipolar is crazy. It keeps me awake for like 4 days,
Yep.
depending on the 4 days.
He is
Yep.
just the same. Tears
But
and
they're
all.
like the new. Well, I already told you about the therapist going, "Oh, you're bipolar." I wasn't diagnosed at 13.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. So. He goes, "You haven't received any treatment since you were 13." I'm like, "No." He was like, "How have you been dealing with this?" I'm like,
Not
I
great.
haven't.
With this, you're not supposed to like fight. Like,
Oh,
pretend.
Just fight it.
I agree.
Fight it left and right.
I was what, 35, 34 when I found out.
Mm-hmm.
34. Like, how did you make it 34 years?
Well, you see,
That's a big question.
I just didn't die. I don't.
was
I
not
used-
fun.
Mine came from my mom. I know where mine came from. Was
My
Yeah.
usual answer is that I'm just stubborn.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, I just wasn't going to give in.
Yep.
all our females in our family, all the girls, they're all by.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, they have to know. They're like, oh, you treated with bipolar. That's all of us are. That's your gift in the family.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't have that. My parents are adopted, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, my family history is basically my parents,
Yeah.
and they both seem healthy.
Wanted to get on one of those 23andMe or things just to find relatives.
We did that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she did
Oh, you
that.
did?
And we
Did
found
you
a brother.
find people?
We discovered a secret
Okay.
half brother. Yeah.
They told
Secret
me I had a
half-brother.
secret half-brother too. But when I was like very young, my stepsister told me I had he's not really ours, but he is ours. My dad.
Right.
Oh, weird.
Interesting.
I was like, I never knew nothing. I never heard nothing. I was only
Yeah.
child for like 30 years. I don't know what you even talked about, lady.
Right. That's
She
crazy.
was like, well, you're my sister. I said, I didn't know you for 30 years. How are you supposed to be my sister? I don't know you. We have the same dad. Are you sure? We have the same dad.
Well, he's my dad, you see. Get your
One
own.
of us had a dad, the other one didn't.
Sure? It's the same man? Because I'm pretty sure he didn't like kids when he had me. But you sure?
Fair.
That's
You-
super
you-
relatable
I got news
sentiment.
for you. You don't have to like kids to have kids. You just
Right on
have to
point,
like
yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Being a butthole because I didn't know this until I was like 30 years old. No one told me. So I was
Yeah.
like, are you sure?
No, we
'Cause I
we
don't
uncovered
think-
our brother completely on accident.
Yep.
And it didn't go well. When I was like, "Hey,
Nope.
Dad, we found a brother." He's like, "Oh, that's weird." He didn't even like try and deny
He
it.
tried to like play it off.
Right. He wasn't gonna say no,
No.
but he wasn't gonna say yes.
Yeah.
I was like, "No, Karina."
It was like a,
Well,
are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was that kind of a way that you found it.
Yeah.
He knew.
He knew.
They knew.
Yeah.
Both of my parents knew.
They both helped with the adoption
they?
process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a closed adoption or was it open?
I don't know. Was it closed?
Because otherwise, Jordan would have been able to find Dad
Oh,
or
you're right.
his mom.
Yeah. Yep. So we have a brother.
Yep.
But we've done the workup, and my dad is definitely my dad.
Despite what he might say.
Yeah, he tried to play it off one time that he wasn't.
He's
Really?
a crazy
Yeah.
person.
He's like, your mom slept around, blah, 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 blah. I'm not even sure if you are mine.
He was just a jackass.
Yep. But now I have the proof.
Mine was too. Mine was like that.
Yeah.
And then my stepdad was even worse. So don't worry.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, I have a very similar life story.
I just wished
don't know
mine
if
would
you-
divorce.
Find this funny, but when I was born, they lived in a small town in Missouri, and you know, my parents' marriage was illegal when I was born, and when they moved there, and it doesn't look good. Whatever's going on.
Just stabbies. I felt the muscle
and
go
they-
like this.
And
was
people
gross.
would ask my mother where they got me.
Oh my god.
And mom's like, what? What
From
other
my
person in town?
Oh,
Well, no, it was just like they were confused somehow that my dad, that they were actually married. I don't know. It was a very, very stupid conversation.
People used to ask my older sister because she. So my my older sister, she's 5 years older than the next eldest, right?
Yep.
And people used to ask her all the time, ask my mom and my sister because they looked so much alike, which ones are yours? To my older sister, to which all the time was like, none of them are mine. Oh my god.
When, I don't know if you remember this, but when we would go out, Lori and I and everyone, it was, we were together and everyone, like, the kids were ours. Like, dude, I'm 16. What do you think's going on here? Alex
I went
is
to visit.
10.
I went to visit a friend of mine when her daughter that she adopted from China was 5, and she's very white. And you can imagine what happened. And it was so hysterical because Sophie had grown up in a very, very homogenous area.
Okay.
And she had no idea why people were so confused and thinking that I was her mom. And we started keeping count. And of course, she just thought there was a bunch of idiotic adults running around.
Right.
Oh my god.
It was one of the best vacations ever.
That's
We had
fantastic.
so much fun with it.
Poor kid.
I love that.
People thought my cousin was my child
8 o'clock.
forever because I took care of her for years. I took her for like 2 years. And I'm like, no, this is not my... I'm only 14, 15 years old. No, I didn't have a baby. And then
Yep.
And then my mom said, wait until you have one. And I was like, yeah, wait until I have one. So I look like a carbon copy of you. Because I look like a carbon copy of you. I don't look like Dad. I look like you.
We did that with our kids.
Yeah, you
And
made
then to
little
this
tiny
day,
yous.
my mom died, and all of a sudden people that knew my mom, your son looks just like your mother. And I'm like, look at me, I look just like my mama too.
Right.
It's a hereditary thing. We look like my mom. She looked like my grandma. So
The women have very strong genes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what Jen's family's
Well, and
like.
that's why all the bipolar runs, because the women have all the strong
Oh.
genes. Yep.
yep,
Oh.
that's the way
But
it
yeah,
works.
we made carbon copies of ourselves, but then we switched
The gender.
the personality. Because I got Sophie is more me,
Yeah.
and Rory is
But
more
looks
Jen.
just like Jen.
Right. And Rory
And then
looks
Rory
like me.
looks like you, but is the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that they approved the first gene editing treatment for
I did.
medical problem?
Yeah, they
really?
were like CRISPR finally produced a result.
Wow.
What is that?
It's a CRISPR gene editing to treat what's it called? Sickle cell.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Huh. That's
It's an
really cool.
actual dangerous disease they're trying to get rid of.
I
Not
know, like,
Yeah, we're down
Well,
on the
it's-
list.
they're like, I
It's
want him to
really
have blue
tough.
eyes.
Well, it's very, very tough to have sickle cell. I mean, it
Oh,
hurts so
yeah.
much.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the medical bills are crazy. I had a friend with sickle cell
Yeah.
when I was a kid.
Oof.
They should sit there and take care of like real diseases and like autism
Right?
and
Yeah, stop trying to cure autism. Knock it off. It's a freaking neurotype. God. Yeah.
Dude, I felt bipolar. I said I'm surprised I wasn't born with autism. I was like, maybe I am on there. Maybe I'm hiding very well.
Yeah.
Well, and I was like my students, because you know how kids are, they just are, using like autism as an insult.
Right.
But I've been like really vocal about like, no, like people in my family have autism. This is what autism actually is.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. This is where it comes from. It's not like
When you break it down and make it a thing, it's tangible.
And so they've been much more like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Look at episode 711, episode 711. Affiliate link with Binder. Fix Amazon, fool. I've had the same problem for 3 episodes, and I haven't
Amazing.
fixed it.
We should probably call it for time.
Yes, because we have
We got to
stuff
go to
do.
bed. Well, you got to edit.
You gotta edit.
Yeah.
It's not done yet.
I gotta go home and doom scroll and maybe try to sleep. Maybe.
Yeah.
Please, God, let me sleep. Huh?
Oh yeah, dogs.
They just need to go outside. I'm not gonna. Oh, he went home and he fed them. Thank goodness. But I'm not gonna walk them tonight. Not happening.
Yeah.
It's cold and snowy.
Yeah, we finally got snow. I don't know if you guys knew.
Yeah, and it's getting chunky. For them
Really?
being
Oh, I
like,
haven't looked outside recently.
yeah, it's chunky snow.
Let me go see. Let me go see. I got a swimming towel in my background.
Stim away, young one.
Right?
No
Sophie
snow
has
yet.
one. She's
Oh,
so
we got a
destructive.
little on the grass.
I know. I love that.
The thing is I think he gets his stimming from me because I got the happy hands.
Yeah.
Happy hands is
The
cool.
happy
I'm cool with
hands. I love
happy
the
hands.
happy hands.
I just feel bad when she's stimming and she's like smacking the crap out of the back of her hand, and I'm like, stop. I get it, but stop. But don't stop. Keep doing it, but stop. Make it different. Padding. Wear a glove.
I developed one that was like touching the insides of my fingers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That was a big one that went on for a while.
Oh, I have that too.
Yeah, the rubbing of
The inside of your
together.
fingers.
Yep.
Yep. I do it. I still do it when I'm stressed out. I'll sit there and rub my fingers. I'm like, this will go away. I can rub this down.
I almost do it when I'm like trying to keep my hands still, like from doing something. If I'm like, I don't know, did it when I exercised.
Yeah.
When I was like trying to isolate a muscle group without
You were-
using my hands or something, I would like distract by
Occupy
doing
them,
it.
yeah.
Weird. But totally wonderful and acceptable, and no one should ever feel bad for stimming. So stim on, you beautiful human being.
Just don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, that's yeah. Find a replacement stim. Okay, my friends, we are going to call it. Thank you for hanging out. It was really fun. We
Was.
really enjoyed talking to you
Yes,
guys.
very nice.
Yeah, Crystal,
Talk to you all
feel
soon.
better. But yeah,
Feel better or else.
or else. Yeah. Well, and we'll be back on tomorrow morning.
You can't find me anyways. You won't be able to find me anyways. I'm just hot.
I can think of
We're
2
gonna
people that help track you
triangulate-
down.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna triangulate your location
We'll figure this
through
out.
Doggo and Faye,
Hey, yeah.
and then we'll
Oh,
be
he'll
there.
let me out for sure. He'll let me out for sure.
Exactly. There you go. Perfect. Okay, friends, we will see you guys next time around. Bye.
Good night.
Yeah.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
And bye, YouTubes.
And bye-bye. We also love you.
We do.
Bye-bye.